Bakbak mo dun. Bakbak. Bakbak ko. Ay po.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA. A moment now to look at the year-to-year
Tayo mamaya.
scoring
Tapusin ko na ito
output
isa.
and how it has
Bakit
been
hindi?
trending for Kawhi Leonard.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe
Thank you,
maybe
Ty.
not
Thank
too
you.
shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Wendell Carter. And there's Christie. Then there's Doncic. And it's Porter at the 3. And for the Nuggets, the 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Champ. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And guys, this is a game we've had circled on our calendar. Oh!
And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
Outside Leonard. Doncic left side. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Gordon. 9 points last game. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. Shots good by Champ.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points, you gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
The Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Down low, here's Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
Here's Christie. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Just 5 on the clock. Champ the pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot, and 1.
Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless. That's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Here's Christie. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Caught up with Coach Michael Malone. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. He'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Now Gordon. Three-pointer. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Here's Champ, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Champ. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jokic. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Carter. The Clippers trail. Here's Christie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Champ. He's got 7. Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, guarding Jokic is pretty much a guessing game. He's so unpredictable as a player.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Here's Champ. He had 35 points last game out. To the middle. And it's Jokic missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Champ. Pass to Gordon. Nice D from Doncic. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Shots good by Champ.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. Number 1, Malik Beasley.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the miss by Michael Porter. Pass to Holmes. This one for 3. Porter pulls it in. Clippers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
And here are the Nuggets now, after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their rush. Simmons can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 3. Jokic, he's checked in for Champ. And Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Anunoby. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Champ's shot is on. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Simmons with the rebound. Denver's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Champ, guarded by Doncic. With 1 on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Denver. In for the Nuggets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Porter's checked in. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Landale. Back to Doncic. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
They've got Simmons. So Champ out there. And it's Benton in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Doncic after the made shot from Champ. Doncic, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ in their last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He scored 35 points, and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now Beasley after the missed 3 from Champ. Carter sets the pick for Doncic. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball from Doncic.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
And when you watch Kispert, you know, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because you know he's a spot-up shooter and you know he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunity.
Champ's shot is on. Clippers trail by 5. Beasley outside.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Leonard comes in for Kispert. And Porter subbed in for Beasley. Here's Christie. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Doncic finds Porter. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets leading by 5. Inside, and now the Nuggets. Fast break. Bucket is good. Holmes got 7 now in this quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here is Carter. No scoring in this one.
What a powerhouse move from Kawhi, getting right to the rim.
Here's Champ. And Holmes now, top of the key. Oh, good on the triple. Clippers trail by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Champ. He's got 13. driving to the basket. Yep, that one goes in there.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Driving in. Pass to Strother. Now here's Gordon. Here's Champ. 16 points for him. Clock at 6. Back to Gordon. Here's Champ. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Pass to Carter. Here's Leonard. A 3-ball. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Here's Champ. Out left to the wing. Puts up a 3. And the 3-ball is good. Champ's got 19 points.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Denver. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Kispert's checked in for Doncic. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Christie. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Gordon with the defensive effort.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Champ. Outside for Simmons. Here's Champ, defended by Christie. Lob pass to Gordon. Close the alley-oop jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Gordon with a screen on Christie. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Gordon with the dunk.
You combine that leaping ability and getting around the rim with some fluidity. That makes Aaron Gordon an excellent option in the pick and roll.
Now here is Carter. Scoreless thus far.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Denver's gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Going inside, and another assist for him.
And he's nearing this franchise's single-season record for assists. He has been piling them up all year long.
He and his teammates have such chemistry at this point. There's that unspoken connection and understanding of how they want to play.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Clippers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Simmons.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Gordon with a screen on Christie. Here's Champ. Up and in on the layup. Champ's got the lead up to 10 now for Denver.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league? Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Denver Nuggets.
This is some retro hoop.
And that is a wrap.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. They've got Porter. Wendell Carter is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And there's Christie, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Christie. Back to Leonard. Over Gordon. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Clippers trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Leonard in the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
You don't want to give Kawhi that kind of positioning. He doesn't waste good looks.
Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Champ, guarded by Doncic. Champ's shot is off. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Open jump shot off the mark.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that can cost you another play.
Here's Champ. He's got 21. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Pass to Christie. Over in the corner, Doncic. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Doncic has got 20 points.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Jokic doing the job inside.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Here's Leonard after the Nuggets pick up 2. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 3. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Champ. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Champ. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Michael Malone calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. We've got Champ. Jokic is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Holmes in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Champ, the pass to Holmes. Here's Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Tough to box out Jokic. Not only strong, but long.
Pass to Kispert. Shoots over Holmes. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Kispert.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Champ, guarded by Doncic. Champ's shot is on. The Clippers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Porter finds Doncic. Beyond the arc. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Champ, guarded by Doncic. Jokic, no good. Clippers trail by 6. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets. Takes the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists now in the game.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Here's Champ. Brown, the pass to Champ. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Champ's got 24 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there will be more in store.
Doncic, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Buries it from three-point range.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Jokic a screen. Here's Champ, guarded by Porter. Jokic with his screen on Porter. Connects again from distance.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. And it's Leonard missing. The Nuggets leading by 15. Here's Champ. Jokic with his screen on Christie. Champ's shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They need this. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Champ. Pass to Gordon. Takes a 3. Champ's shot is off. Clippers trail by 15. Here's Christie. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Champ, guarded by Doncic. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Shots good by Champ.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Champ.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. You feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Here's Champ. Gordon a screen. Lob pass to Gordon. Doncic with the steal. And they're pushing it up. For the three, drills the three-pointer. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Champ the pass to Jokic. Here's Strother. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gordon with a screen on Doncic. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, just simply one of the best dunkers of his generation.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the...
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business. Good job, MP. I see you.
Small jobs, like we do,